last week.
Yeah.
It's okay. Hello, are we live? Are we live? I think we are live. G-Man, everybody. How are you guys? It has been... Camera's over there.
Okay.
G-Man, everybody.
G-Man.
It has been 13 days since the start of Metober. Today's the 13th of October, and that means we are just about 10 days exactly from the 23rd of October, of Metober, my apologies, which is also the LGE or the TGE event for Meteora. How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, bullish.
Bullish. 9 days after tonight,
Bullish.
10 days.
Bullish indeed.
Yeah, as the wise people in the team told me, just use the word bullish. Enough. That's all. That's the single word that can.
Bullish.
That's the only
Everything
word you can
is
use.
bullish.
Exactly. Whatever situation you come across in crypto, just say bullish and you'll be good to go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to cover during this call. You probably have seen before, just about a couple of hours ago, a very important note published by Zen. We will cover it in a bit more detail today. And this is also the first ever call where the three of us are on call.
Yeah.
And at the same time, the entire team is in the background shipping. How do you guys feel about that?
It's crazy.
Incredible. Incredible.
Unreal.
And so, okay, I'm going to do a bit of multitasking here because, we're going to see the comments coming in and we're also going to go through a couple of things. So without further ado, we're going to lock in and we're going to talk about what everybody has been talking about for the past hour or so, which is some changes and also, more of Zen's point of view of the Mercurial story. And without further ado, shall we?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's talk about it.
Yep, for those who don't know, my name is Zen. I'm one of the founding. I was in the founding team of Meteora. So before I start, I just want to share a little bit on why I felt it's important to really share this story at this point of time. For the longest amount of time, I've always been the product guy, right? I'm always in the background helping to ship stuff. But since joining Meteora, I feel like it's more and more important, right? To come out, right? To really share perspective and share, especially at this juncture, to really share the story, right? Of how things progress from Mercurial to Meteora.
Absolutely.
Not so much of sharing history, right? But really, I think if everybody get more clarity on what we have went through, right, throughout this 5 years, right? What transpired, the setbacks, the lessons we've learned, and more importantly is who are all the key stakeholders that have been asked throughout this whole journey. Then you can have a better appreciation of certain decisions or why we made certain decisions, right? And why we did the things we do. So I believe that this story can really shed some light on that.
Absolutely. And ladies and gentlemen, 5 years is not a short amount of time. Zen has been one of the OG builders of Solana. He's gone through a lot. He's been through a lot of events in the past, and also he's been through the start of Meteora up until the point we are at today. Sorry, I was interrupting you.
No. Please feel free to chime in. Please feel free to chime in.
So I'm just gonna come in with some ad libs in some random points in time. Probably Suju's gonna come in and give a bit of insight as well. But we're gonna go into a bit more detail on how on the Mercurial story, how we started, what the past 5 years has been, and what has happened up until the point that we are at today.
Yep. So without further ado, let me just kickstart on how we all started, right? So back in 2021, I think Mel and Xiong were the one who was most experienced, right? So they wanted to start Meteora, and I was pretty fortunate, and I'm still grateful to today that they actually invited me to join the founding team. Right. So it all started there, and then FTX we launched MER token on FTX. And after that, the funds came in from our initial MER stakeholders. So that's why we're really grateful to them, right? Because without their initial support, there wouldn't be any sort of initial push, right, to help us to build the first team, as well as to build our very first product, which is the multi-token stable pools on Solana, which is the first ever multi-token stable pool, right? At that point of time, our focus was really to build up the stable infrastructure on Solana. Right, because that time was still pretty new, right? 5 years ago, everything was pretty new.
This tech was still nascent, yes.
Yeah, and we saw that stable coin liquidity is actually pretty foundational to crypto at the point of time. So that's why our focus went there. But of course, nothing is smooth sailing at the point of time, right? There's a lot of competition, and in order for us to attract TVL and volume at the point of time, there was only one way, which is to use our MER token as a liquidity mining incentives. I think for those who are OGs as well will see that happening. Everybody is just competing with APYs and see who can give out the most LM.
Absolutely. If you were around in 2021, 2022, there were quite a number of OG protocols. They were kind of playing that game. It was a fairly normal thing, and also like to provide some incentives for usage. That was very common back in the day.
Yep, exactly. So, but we're all builders, right? And then at a certain point of time, we were a little bit tired of doing that, constantly trying to figure out how to increase APY, how to comparing our liquidity mining rewards with other protocols in the space. Let's say, this is I want to swear about him, but this is not what we want to do, right? What we do. So we actually came out with a new plan, right? New plan that consists of 2 parts. Right? Because deep down, we are all builders, right? We really want to continue to build very innovative stuff on Solana. So one of the key things that we were looking to build was dynamic vaults, right? Which actually takes the funds that you deposit into the vaults into and deposit them into lending protocols, right? And then the vaults and the pools that is under that will actually earn the yield from the lending pools. So that actually helped us to mitigate the whole unsustainable liquidity mining rewards, because the lending protocols can actually create some sort of sustainable yield, right, from the lending pools. So whatever you deposit in your AMM pools or vaults, right, you will earn yield from the lending pools.
Gotcha.
So we are pretty excited, right, to actually do that. And we also, on the other hand, we actually call up all our MER stakeholders and the team, right, to say, hey, for the next 1 year, let's suspend MER vesting, right? So we believe that with a very innovative push of a new product, plus cutting out emissions for entire year, will send a very strong signal to the community that say, hey, we are serious about ramping up the entire Meteora protocol again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we were really excited at the point of time, right? We're bullish, right? Really bullish. Yeah. People were raring to go. They said, okay, fuck yeah, this is the way to go. Right? Fuck yeah, yeah. And of course, things always took a turn for we will hope things will get better, but FTX happened, right? 2023, right? And of course the plan that we set up initially painstakingly was no longer viable. Yeah. So we have 2 options. We have 2 options at the point of time. Either we fine, we just let it fade into the background, forget it, right? And then we focus on the other projects, right? Or we double down or rebuild, reset. Right.
And I'm gonna highlight this part of the article. There were 2 options in light of the entire FTX crisis, if you may call it. They could have walked away, but the team chose to double down. So just wanted to emphasize that point.
Yeah, it's not it's easy to walk away, right? But I feel the right thing to do was really to continue down this journey, right? And don't throw our initial supporters under the bus, right? And that's number 1, right? I think it's the right thing to do. And number 2, we see a lot of potential in this LP space still, right? We have a lot of things that we still want to experiment and build, right? Like the dynamic vaults and whatnot. So
Exactly.
So as you all know now, no spoiler, you all know which path we chose, right? And so that's why how Meteora was born. Right? And so Meteora was born. One of the key things the reason why Meteora was born was also to do good, right, to the promise that we made for the initial stakeholders, right? So this 20% thing that has been like all around Twitter that you guys are talking about has been there since Genesis of Meteora, since Genesis of Meteora. It's not something that we came up recently.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that we can be the most proud of at Meteora is that we have one of the strongest communities in all of crypto. And at the same time, we also have a team that is never willing to die. And that has been the case since from the start, from 2021.
Yep.
The same up until now.
Yep. So I mean the reason why I'm proud of the team, right? Of the team that we're working for Mercurial, Jupiter, Meteora, right? Is that we always, honestly, we always try to do what is right. It might not be always perfect. It might not be always easy, right? So, but we decide collectively what is the best thing to do, and then hopefully the community can see what we are trying to do and work with us on that.
Absolutely.
Okay? So Meteora is one example, and what was I saying? Yeah. So we chose the path, and then fast forward. Of course, we know today, we have the. I don't know. Initially, a lot of challenges as well, right? Like building up the community from scratch, right? This is a story I always like to tell. It's like at the start when we have our community calls, there's only 3 people. There's only 3 people attend.
Shout out to Karim.
Karim,
Shout out Karim.
Karim, if you're out there, thanks for being with us for all this while. And it's one Karim, and then the other two are team members.
Absolutely. So Karim was one of the literal first few OG members who joined us in our community calls. So mad respect to you. Big shout out to you, Karim.
Yeah. You kept us going, right? So I think one thing I learned there is also we just turn up, just keep showing up. So obviously, I mean, not credit to me, right? The team, my predecessor, everybody took a part in actually building up the historical LPR, right, that we have today. So we grew from one person joining to 5 to 10 to 100. Today we have thousands of active users on the LP Army Discord.
Yep. Many thousands,
and we're still growing, right? We're still growing. So pretty stoked with where we have come so far, right? But with that said, once again, I cannot forget that that without the initial merge stakeholders, or the OG team, right, we wouldn't have get so far today, right? So TG, as we said many times, is that it's not really a ending, right? Actually, it's a new chapter. Right? But I also take TG as a way to actually reset all this overhanging, right? So that moving forward, we can really focus on really driving value through our LPs, through ecosystem, and through our community. Yeah,
it's very interesting because we've never had that. There never really has been a team in crypto that has been running for over 5 years, and we have so many different stakeholders who played such a big part in bringing Meteora to where it is today. And so I think the TG is.
So I also have another wish, right? Because I mean, for the past few weeks, we've been talking about different stakeholders, right? We talk about the OG team, the retailers, the MER stakeholders, the LP Army.
Yep.
So after TG, there's only one, the LP Army.
The Meteora community.
Yeah. Yes.
The Meteora
One
community. The
yes,
LP Army.
The one Meteora community.
One aligned community
Correct.
who loves each other and will push forward together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So that's my wish, and I think that is why I'm pretty stoked with the TG, right? To me, it's not about the token talk or whatever, right? But it's really about alignment and getting everybody to come on and rally together with the team, right? To build something really, really valuable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's also why we're going to have, we're going to commemorate the next chapter of Meteora with the commencement of Met Derby, which is also going to be happening on the 10th, right? On the 10th of December at Abu Dhabi at the Fairmont Hotel. So I know a couple of you are asking for, a couple of you are in the DMs asking about the subsidy approvals. I will get to it as soon as possible. Please bear with me. But yes, so this is going to be a very exciting new chapter for Meteora. And from now up until the TGE date, we are pretty much like all hands on deck, trying to make sure that the TG process goes as smoothly as possible. And yeah, how are you guys feeling about TG?
Bullish. No, but in honesty, yeah. I mean, for a very long time, I really felt genuinely excited, right? Because the team is all pumped up. The team seems excited and happy. We all are united in one direction. And from today's the post that we sent out, and then I saw the reactions from the community. It seems I'm really, really excited as well to see all the support and all the encouragement from the members, right? So I think this is what we want Metober to be.
Correct.
Right. So like we mentioned many times, September, past months, leave all the the debates, whatever unhappiness behind, right? This is the time for us to really rally together, right? We have one TG and let's make it good, right? We've all come so far, right? Yeah.
Very well said. We've gone through, many different rounds of, listening to community feedback, and also, going through addressing every single one of the stakeholders in Meteora. And as somebody who has been addressing the community for a very long time, what are your thoughts?
We all have been.
What are your thoughts, Soju?
Oh, my thoughts?
Yeah.
I think like one thing that made me a bit sad, but understandable to see was we had this situation of like different community groups forming, like the LP Army, the Jupiter Status, and the M3 stakeholders and the Meteora stakeholders, every group felt like they deserve more of the allocation, and every group felt like everyone else deserved less. And I'm happy to throw glass with everybody to figure it out together. And I think today with Zen status post, we actually have reached almost perfect. This is pretty much as perfect as we can get. So we have 10 days to go, 9 days to go. It's really all time for us to set aside our differences, come together, rally, form one united army to drive Meteora forward. And if you don't want to, it's fine. Go to Hyperliquid and short mat. Short the mat in accordance with your airdrop, so you are hedged. And then just check out and don't think about Meteora until you close your position after the airdrop goes out. And it's perfectly fine. Like, we are doing this because everybody who's getting their tokens at TGE deserves their tokens. They push us and help us together get us where we are today. And we want to move forward with one aligned community. Absolutely. And we are very sure that the aligned community will be even bigger and even stronger than we have today. Because the TGE will be that event that brings in another 100,000 active LP Army members to our community. And I'm very sure that at MetDerby, we'll have a vibrant Meteora community and we can build the future of Wall Street. Also, Anna.
Wall Street in your pocket, baby.
Wall Street in your pocket.
Absolutely.
Starting to like the sound of that. Okay.
How is it? Yeah. How are you guys liking the new terms that we're introducing to the community? Wall Street in your pocket. Does it roll off the tongue nicely? What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the chat.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think Zen has put a lot of thoughts and effort into this article, and we will see the rest of it. The exciting parts.
Shall we talk about the rest of the article?
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. So, okay, so that was my story. I think it's an important piece to anchor the certain decisions we made. But of course, as my title says, it's really, we want to honor the past, but we also need to adapt, right? So we had a lot of conversations. I heard a lot of sentiments from the ground. So this is some of the result of all this, because I've been thinking a lot about this, right? Thinking a lot of this. So as your, so let's just jump in, right? So just to reiterate, right, from day one, it's part of plan to allocate 20% of the MER to the MER stakeholders since genesis of Meteora as a way to appreciate, right, and to thank them for their support, right? So not new, it's genesis, right? And you can see it on the table, right? Initially, 20% will go to all the MER stakeholders, and this is excluding the FTX wallets.
So this is the original plan.
Original plan. Yeah, this is the original plan. Okay, 2023, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and then as we know that there's going to be a reserve of 10%, right? So, but this one I need to highlight very clearly, right? This is wholly discretionary 10%, right? Because this involves third party, this involves FTX liquidation process, so it's extremely complicated.
Correct.
And it's out of our control.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why we didn't really include this, right, clearly in the initial circulating supply.
Yeah.
Or the reserve. Right?
We had no idea what the expectations were. We had no idea what would happen to release these tokens. Yep. So we couldn't communicate and say that like, oh, you'll be a 1 year cliff, because it may take more than a year, it may take less than a year. But in any case, we are here to make some changes to it. So
So after revisiting this with the community and having a lot of chat with some of the closest LP Army folks, right, and thinking through,
we talked to the LP Army, we talked to the mature stakeholders, we talked to the biggest groups of both sides, and then we reached this middle ground understanding.
Yep,
which is this. Yeah.
Yep. So in essence, we are dropping the distribution to the MER stakeholders from 20 to 15%, right? So this will be distributed immediately at TG, the 15%. So it's from 20% to 50%, right? So for the MER reserve, which is purely for the FTX, right, it will be dropped from 10 to 5. 10 to 5. Okay, but once again, this 5%, there's no timeline, right? And we cannot guarantee any like confirmed process, or because it really depends on the third party. So I just want to reiterate this part again, right? So we just need to look at the 15%, right, as the one that's going to go out for TG.
Absolutely.
Okay, so a total of 20%. Right? So and just want to highlight the fact that this cut, right, later you'll see in the next section, also involves the OG team, right? So this cut is not only just affecting the MER stakeholders, but the original team is also taking a hit for this.
Yeah.
But we believe that this is the right thing to do.
I think one thing I want to clarify, or not really clarify, one thing that's very important to me is that the MER reserve you see here is 5%. This 5% is not for the estate, it's not for one guy. This 5% is for all the retail users who had MER on FTX when it went down. The reason why the process is unclear is because we're trying to get them into the hands of retail, the people who had MER in the exchange. So this is an important thing to know when we go through the next section, which shows you the breakdown of MER across large, early, initial stakeholders, OG team, and retail.
And without further ado,
Thanks Soju for clarifying. Yeah, so that is really reserved for people to claim, right? To prove. And once there's a verifiable way of proving that their MER is in those wallets, then you can do something. But once again, these are things that are out of our hands, and I prefer to move on from that.
Yeah. So, anyways, one of the most requested community feedback is transparency. Most of our loyal community members actually understood where we were coming from MER and was okay with it. But they wanted transparency on how it will be distributed, how much the team got, and who holds the tokens. So that's what Zen and the others came up with, and you can see it for yourself. And Zen will probably walk us through it.
Yeah, so I think it's quite clear here, right? So, but the one thing that I really want to highlight is the OG team, right? So these are the team that have been there since 5 years ago.
from day one.
5 years ago. So these are the old team members, right? In fact, the team we have here, I think most of them are not OG.
I'm not part of the OG team.
They're not OG. Mir is not OG.
Neither am I. Neither am I.
I'm probably the only OG guy around, right? Probably only OG guy around. So this is the 5%, right? That's for the OG team. And as I mentioned in the post itself, full transparency is that Mel, Xiong, and I actually hold 3% of it, right? And of course, we can trust that we were the initial founders. The success of Meteora is actually our utmost priority, right here as well. Okay, and then of course the MER stakeholders, the retail, these are the breakdown, right? And then the final 5% is as what we mentioned just now. I should not double touch upon it again, but basically this is the full transparency of things, yeah. And once again, the cut is and Mel wants me to say that he only has 1%. Initially it was 1.5%, and then we all got cut to 1.1 or 1.2%, right? So this is unheard of, right, for someone who has been there since day zero, right? So the reason why I'm saying this is that full transparency, number one. Number two is that we are not really making a big fuss out of it, that we are getting really, really quite low allocations. But more importantly is that we want the entire TG and the community to be number one first, right? And to rally everybody together, right? Yeah. And because with this, then our goal is to really pump it up. To make sure our 3% is worthwhile. Yeah. So same for everybody.
Incredibly bullish statement.
Bullish, very bullish. Yeah. So because we have so much faith. We have so much faith, right? So we don't mind take 1% is fine. Okay.
Absolutely. And this is an important point to bring across, like in your article as well. Like after 5 years of trying to build up from Mercurial, going through all of the setbacks, and then rebuilding, and now bringing Meteor to where it is today, I think the OG team definitely has played like a huge part in bringing us to where we are today. And I think they absolutely deserve whatever they have allocated for them.
But here is really about transparency, right? Because I think there's a lot of questions about the team have holding all the MER, right? All those kind. So I think here, hopefully, you guys get a very clear idea of how it's being distributed, and I hope that clears everything out so that we can really move on.
Absolutely. Yeah. And speaking of moving on, I think we can all be very excited about the next chapter ahead. What are you excited about?
Yeah, I mean, as I mentioned just now, at least for TGE, it's really for the community. Like I think we mentioned that for this TG, we are not raising any funds. We're not raising funds. So this TG, at least from a personal point of view, is really about closing a lot of the overhangs and closing the old chapter so that we can all focus on moving forward, creating real value, right? And of course, like I hate to say this, but of course there will be people who are not on board, right? Or they have different ideas of what we're trying to do, and we wish you all the best, right? But those people who really believe in what we are doing, right, and really want to be with us on this journey, yeah, we really love for you to have. So moving forward for the next 5, 10, 15 years, I don't know how long, we will be really focusing on building value together, right? Instead of trying to justify every day, like, oh, why this is for you or why it's valuable. So I think this is much more powerful way of moving forward. And that's why this TG to me is really important, right? And so that's what I'm really excited about. And of course, another thing is I'm also really excited to really build more awesome stuff with the team, right? Yeah, I think one thing that I didn't say enough is how proud I am of this team, right? How proud of the
Incredible team.
team.
We're still working in the background.
They're still
by the
working in
way.
the background, right? Like Soju, Mia has been tirelessly working for the LP Army. Soju has been in the trenches talking to you guys, not be able to sleep well every night, worrying about everything,
not.
all this stuff. So I think one underlying tone across the team is that I think everybody really cares.
Yeah.
Really, honestly, really cares. So I think I'm really touched. I'm really touched by what everybody has been doing so far. And I think that to me is more important than anything else, right? So I really look forward to continue to build more awesome stuff with this team and the community. And so let's go. Yeah.
Let's go. Indeed. Okay. Now that we've covered most of the ground for everything that is related to the Meteora stakeholders, all of the details in the article, from this point onwards, it's like up only. We're going to have to rally together. We're going to be as bullish as possible for the LGE on the 23rd of October. And apart from that, I think any other things that we want to cover for the rest of this call?
I think we'll spend the next 15 minutes just trying to answer questions, talk about stuff.
Any questions?
And then at the end, I wanted to talk a bit more about the timeline for the rest of the week. But we'll cover that at the very end.
Yep.
That's alpha.
Alpha.
And maybe HMC wants to talk about bootcamp.
Oh, exactly. We might. Yeah. We should do that actually.
Actually, yeah, maybe the leads can say something as well.
Yeah, what do the leads think? What do Mario, Alex, HMC, what do you think of these changes?
Let me bring the lead operators of the LP Army up on stage. Hello, guys. How are you?
Hey, guys. What's up? I love it. I
HMC in the
love the
building.
transparency. I love the story. I love breaking it down. It's bullish.
Bullish!
See,
Bullish.
it's rubbing off. It's rubbing off on everybody.
And we're getting a bit lazy as well. When they're bullish.
Exactly. Yeah, bullish is a fairly easy way to, escape certain situations.
But that's what's important.
I also agree.
Go on.
Thank you guys for listening to us and for making this as transparent as possible. I think today marks the beginning for us, and I think the whole timeline will be much different now. Just knowing who's the team that's holding it, it assures us that you guys are aligned for long term and you won't dump on us. So I think our only issue now is who's going to sell their Met. I don't think anyone's going to want to do that.
Bullish.
Long-term alignment indeed.
But I want to thank Mario also, because Mario is one of the person who says it like it is, right? So he will really give us the most honest feedback and suggestions, right? And that really push us, right, to really think hard about certain decisions and stuff. So really, thank you, Mario. Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm 100% sure that you guys are the only team that listens to the community this much, and I think for the next 5 years we're all here to stay. And if these things continue, I genuinely think that 10 billion is fun for us.
Absolutely. As we were addressing all of the different stakeholders for Meteora, obviously a lot of people in the community have also voiced their concerns as well. And at the same time, you would have also probably voiced your concerns to the leads, particularly Mario. And by extension, that means he would also be yelling at us. So thank you to all the people, who have, voiced out your concerns. And at the same time, the leads as well, voicing out all of your honest thoughts so that we can also, have a clear understanding of what the community thinks about how, we're moving towards DGE so that we can be aligned together.
Yeah, so in the future, please yell at me so I can yell at Mir.
Please continue, Leon. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
What about Alex?
Anything to say? Alex is a man of many words. I think he has a couple of things to say.
Absolutely bullish on MetG, man.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Alex is
Whoa!
speaking.
Wow! I was like, this voice is new.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is probably a first.
Is that really Alex?
Is that really the first?
That is Alex. Alex never speaks during any community call at all.
Really?
But yeah, the voice is completely new to me. I was like,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
recognize
yeah.
his voice. Thanks, Alex, for very important words.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Bullish.
And everybody is bullish on Alex as well. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. I hope to see you guys at Metober. It's on me. I'm the blocker. I'll get it done very soon. The subsidy approvals. But I hope to see everybody at Metober on the 10th of December.
It's also because the overwhelming response.
Alex is coming too, right? Then we can see whether the voice matches.
Yes, it's very interesting because we've never heard much from Alex, but he was also there during Cat Stumble.
Oh,
He was there as well.
LFG.
Hopefully we can see the gang again in Metober.
Yeah, we will replicate the photo. So they were saying that, we should replicate this photo at Kasambu, the LP Army photo.
Oh yes.
This time we'll take a photo from the stage, the whole room, and that will be the LP Army photo this time.
Absolutely.
Do you guys see that photo at Kasambu? There's like 1,400 people in the photo. I think that's not the one I'm talking about. Wow, that photo blew my mind.
I was trying to burn the tokens.
I was trying to burn
I was trying to burn the tokens at the side. Yeah, I wasn't in the picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So hopefully we can recreate that picture again.
This time Zen will be in the middle.
Absolutely. He's gonna
LP
do a
Army,
front- he's gonna
LP
do a
Army,
front
the
double
team will
bicep.
be the middle.
It will be
yeah.
sorted by the entire LP
The
Army.
team at LP Army will be the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Soju, I think Poseidon has a he has something to take with you. He absolutely doubts your ability to speak Mandarin.
Hi Poseidon， 晚上好，祝你今天晚上睡得好好的。
So-
in case anyone else is wondering what I say good night and hope you have a good night's sleep. Because somehow people doubt I'm Chinese, despite hearing me speak English as Chinese.
Poseidon, I hope that has proven his point.
But yeah, shall we put our face bigger and keep the text? Yeah.
Oh
Back
yes,
to
enough,
video.
enough of the article. Let's talk about.
But yeah, I think we have 10 days to TG. The next 10 days will be pretty exciting. And it'll be exciting all the way to TG. I'll just actually cover the schedule. So today is actually a public holiday in America, I think. It's a federal holiday, whatever federal holiday means. But our plan is that me, Zen, Emil, and the team will spend the next 48 hours or so talking about all of the alignment stuff. We're trying to make sure that everyone feels as aligned as everyone else as possible and clearing away all the overhang of all the discussions we've had and rallying together at LP Army. Once we are done with that, we're taking that full power of the LP Army forward, beginning with the TGE mechanism, and we will spend 24 hours talking about the TGE mechanism. That will make everything super clear to everybody and make the decision of whether you should choose an NFT distributor or not clear, crystal clear. And at that moment, the Mac TGE page will drop. So today is Monday night in Singapore, Monday morning in America, and UTC afternoon. We're going to spend the next 48 hours, so until Wednesday morning, talking about the things we covered today, non-stop, keep sharing our story to as many people as possible. And then we're going to spend a rapid fire 24 hours on Wednesday morning to talk about the TGE mechanism.
Yep.
Followed by the chapter being live. So if you want to understand what I'm trying to say is TGE pool range details on Wednesday morning or Wednesday night Singapore time, basically around this time. Chapter 24 hours afterwards. So come on Thursday morning, roughly midnight UTC, Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Thursday noon on UTC time. That is when you will be ready to choose your NFT or not. And we'll be covering everything for 24 hours before that. That is our schedule for the rest of the week. And then next week, you'll be bullish all the way into TGE.
That is some incredible alpha. Be prepared for that. we're gonna also push out like a few guides and things, explainers and stuff like that to help you understand what's going to be happening, what you will see in the checker and everything much more clearly.
Yeah. Important words is Wednesday morning, Wednesday night, Singapore time, this time, Wednesday, come back, talk about the pool. Thursday, checker.
Question from art.hl. Social contributions available at TGE or at the checker. You will be able to see it at the checker itself.
I also noticed a lot of tweets asking for us to show a breakdown. So the Mac airdrop is quite a complicated one. And yes, at the checker, you do not only see a final number, you will see the individual components that led to a final number. You'll see how much Mac you got because of the 2024 points. You'll see how much Mac you got because of the welcome bonus. Or you'll see how much Mac you got for the social contributions.
Yep.
Everything will be broken down super clear for you. And yes, Zen is related to Jackie Chan. He is Jackie Chan's
I don't know if he
nephew.
is. I don't know if he is.
I think we might receive a loyal letter from Jackie Chan's family, but all good.
Probably not. This is crypto.
Can be whatever you want me to be.
Absolutely.
I got Bolo Young and Shang-Chi now, Jackie Chan. Okay.
Incredible.
Everyone is just calling him fit and super cool like Jackie Chan and Shang-Chi.
Absolutely. I particularly asked Zen to sit here because the lighting is much better on his biceps. So he can,
Not my face.
can look
That
at
in the
it.
corner.
Oh, no. Hopefully everybody looks equally as good throughout this angle.
But yeah, questions, guys. Anything you want to talk about? Anything you're interested in?
Yeah, I think we're going to spend the last few closing moments of the call just answering any questions you have. Again, on my screen, we have the general chat on Discord. We also have all the questions and all the comments coming in from X and also from YouTube. Wherever you are, just ask any questions you have. We'll try to see if we can take a look at it and answer. Poseidon sent a very long message. Let me try to read it.
Frenzy around new coins has brought tremendous user growth and strong performance to
Meteora is very special. It's a dynamic liquidity layer of Solana. What does that actually mean? It means that whatever people want to trade on Solana, we will be able to serve their use case with our extremely flexible technology. It just happens that today everyone is trading meme coins, so our platform is powering meme coins. I'm very sure that if the day comes where everybody on Solana is trading something that is not meme coins, it'll be because our team is the one that has pushed that change. Our team is the one that has unlocked new assets, classes, or new functionality onto Solana, which then leads to the traders trading it. So that I'm very sure of Poseidon.
Any other questions? Send them out in the chat real quick.
Yeah. So Dai is asking about last call. You said the team wouldn't sell a TGE. I think there's something important I want to clarify. The TGE, this TGE is a community LGE. It means that everybody who has contributed to getting Meteora to where it is today will all receive their tokens. And the team isn't trying to raise funds to fund salaries or to grow the team. The team has enough money to expand, build products, and shit like that. Which means that this TGE is an opportunity for the community to eat. I'm not going to say 100% sure that not a single token of the OG team reserves will be sold, but it's a completely different question than what our goal is. Our goal is for everybody who contributed to us here today will get unlocked, and the team will keep building after that.
Yep.
You put the question up, right? Just to be sure.
Is it this one?
Yeah. So I'm going to put the question up for a while just to let people see what I answered. Yeah.
Yep. Clearly, the font on my laptop is way too small, so I'm gonna have to make it a lot bigger.
I'm not young in reference.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, it's been another very fun community call. Does the community want another one on Wednesday when we announce the TG pool details? Just curious.
In other words, would you like to see us twice a week?
drop a yes into the chat. Is it?
Wow.
yes,
Drop a yes to the chat
Drop
if
a
you want
yes into the
to see
chat.
me
Yes,
and Mia
yes.
talk again on Wednesday.
Zen is learning well. Zen is learning very well.
Okay, grandma, time to go back to bed. You know what I mean? Never mind. Wow.
Did you just call him? Oh,
No, you didn't understand. Zen, I know
not
Zen
see
wouldn't get it, but you
What
didn't
do-
understand.
What do you say?
Let me open the.
I would like to see it actually. Xerox Brawley has brought up a good point. Says, no, I would rather have you guys build. Good point.
Ah.
What is that? Oh
After Zen
my
says-
goodness.
This is how Zen would say after we say put a
Drop
yes
some
in the
yes
chat.
in the chats.
Oh,
Okay, grandma, back to bed.
That's it.
why?
That's
Why?
insane.
I'm joking. Love you, Zen. You're great.
Put a W in.
Put a W in the chat if you
in
love
chat.
Zen.
Dubs in the chat if you want Zen to come on Wednesday's call as well.
Yes. Wow, so many yes.
What's yes? Yes to what?
To us do another community call.
okay.
Absolutely. I think it'll also be good to have a call just to answer any pending questions that anyone has related to the checker as well. We will push out a few explainers, a few guides, on X as well, just to make sure that everything is as clear as possible. But we probably will also have a call later throughout the week.
But yes, we are definitely very excited to go back to building. Or not go back, we are still building. We are still building.
Exactly.
It's just that now we have to split attention to making sure the TG is flawless, right, for you guys.
Any other questions from the community? Poseidon's asking, is the next call going to be on Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday. Wednesday we'll drop the TG pool details and then do a call with it. Thursday there will be no discussions needed. Go in, click the register button or don't click it. It's up to you. Yeah.
It is completely up to you to choose if you want to opt in for the LP NFT or you can just receive your airdrop in Met tokens.
Yeah. I was really excited the whole weekend to ship this tweet. And I'm very happy to see the community's reaction to it. Thank you, Zen, for the hard work. Over the
It's
weekend.
a collective hard work. It's not just one. Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see what goes after this. It's a move forward. Let's move forward.
It's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting next 10 days.
Can you put the tweet up?
This one?
Yeah. So, Mr. Halabala is commenting that not a single good sentiment has been shared by the entire Met team, especially when it comes to me. Why are we filing our own token? I think what's very important to us is we are using this opportunity to address all the concerns of the community, and we're using this opportunity to align the community very well. I'm sorry to hear that you feel like we are filing our own token because I am very laser focused on achieving our goals, and I feel like my recent tweets reflect my laser focus, and I'm very capable. I'm very sure I can get it done, and I'm very bullish on the TGE, especially with this tweet. I think what you will probably see from us more is the bullishness will increase over the next 10 days. Now that we're 10 days on the TGE, and that is really only possible thanks to the groundwork and foundation we did over the past 20 days or so that has brought in all the stakeholders and aligned them very well. That truly laid the foundation for us to be full and excitingly bullish. And I can assure you that the team sentiment and morale is actually very high right now. So I'm very confident that we'll get it done in a bullish way.
Absolutely.
I would like to call on you to join us as well to be bullish and to join the rest of the community to be bullish.
Yeah.
Looking forward to see more of you, Halabala.
And to add on to what Soju say, like we don't intentionally like try to hype things up or to fart our token or whatever. Yeah, like Soju said, our intention is really to be very transparent, right, and really focus on doing the right thing, right. So it's really up to the community to see how they view all these things are, right. But I mean I suck at playing this kind of games, right, and I don't intend to play this kind of token games or whatever or hyping up. Right, but I really focus on really getting back to building awesome products, right? And as I said, token is really about like alignment, right? So if you don't clear up all these things, give clarity, right, to what we are trying to do and what these things really mean to us, I think it's quite pointless, right?
Yeah.
So this is extremely important for me, right? Yeah. So just want to clear that up. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So to answer short form Chinese question, this week, me and Zen have about 5 podcasts or live streams planned with other communities, with the goal of sharing the story of Meteora to as many people as we can and bring in as many new people to the community as possible. This 5 is a mixture of crypto native and non-crypto native podcasters, and we're looking forward to sharing our stories everywhere we go. And you will see them on Twitter, on live streams, on clips from the LP Army or from even non-LP Army members. So it's time to start our roadshow, basically.
Wow, roadshow.
Roadshow.
We've done one already. Pretty stoked. Yeah.
We've done one together.
done
It was
one,
very
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
But that will be released 2 days before TGE.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or day. Yeah.
Now, before we end off the call, I'm just going to bring Heavy Metal Cook back up on stage.
To tell them about boot camp that I have not passed.
Yes, sir. HMC, back in the building.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Feeling very bullish.
Bullish.
Good. So, I guess we want to hear about boot camp, yeah?
Of course.
Go for it.
Yep.
So, October 15th, 16th, 11 p.m. UTC on both days. It is the final one before boot camp. But of course, I mean, and when I say final, I don't mean forever. We're going to keep doing this forever because onboarding is forever. But if you want to get in and get started, this is for you. You know, especially like if you're new, you're a Juke staker, you want to come learn how all this works, man, I'm going to teach you. We're in. Let's get it on board. Tell your friends about boot camp. And this is the 20th English boot camp. This is a milestone, guys. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So super excited. You know, I also have a little bit of news, congratulations to share, because the multi-day contest that I was running has finished, and we have 5 winners. In first place with Razor, and he LP'd with all of 65 cents. And he had a 444% profit. It's funny. It's awesome.
HMC, what was the TBR that he had on the position again?
65 cents.
Incredible.
Yeah, he started with 65 cents. In fact, 4 out of these 5 positions were $40 or less. And it's incredible. But Puwu was in second place, BA Crypto in third, Kuan Yu in fourth, and Miramon in fifth. They've all received their USDC prizes. I appreciate you guys participating in this. I really wanted to highlight that you don't have to have big bags to do this. You don't have to necessarily do memes. You know, winning is for everybody, and it's about that percentage. So don't compare yourself to other people. Just improve upon yourself. That's all that matters, right? So
Absolutely.
anyway.
And it's the same point that that is being echoed by Fairy Cat as well. It doesn't matter what size your positions are. You can practice small, start small, and then, you know, keep practicing your strategies, refine your strategies, and then have the confidence to kind of increase your positions or go much bigger. So congrats to the winners once again. Hopefully we'll have a lot more competitions as well post TGE. Incredible stuff. Thank you so much for coming on, HMC.
Yep, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Okay, back to the 3-man setup once again. I think we are going to be approaching very quickly the hour mark. So if you guys have any final questions, just drop them in the chat and we'll take a look as well. Any final thoughts, guys? Final
No.
thoughts? Excited with TGE?
Fucking bullish.
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 You should never say I'm not bullish. I'm the most fucking bullish.
How is he flooding his own bags? I don't understand.
Yeah, just because I'm not telling you what you want to hear doesn't mean I'm flooding my bets. I'm bullish. I'm the most bullish.
We're all bullish. Let's all be bullish.
Okay,
Yeah.
so a question from Geeklad, just to get some clarity regarding the initial liquidity. Jupiter stakers will receive 3%, and then 10% more will go to others. So will it be a total of 13%?
No, it's
liquidity
3
at
plus
once.
7. It's 3 plus 7 for a total of 10. It's not 3 plus 10. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So when the tracker page goes live, there will be 7% of capacity open for registration.
Absolutely. Hope that clarifies.
Yeah. I'm expecting it to sell out in 4 hours. The community thinks it will sell out in 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
At least the ones that talk to me in Discord tells me that it will sell out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I'm quite confident it will sell out slower than the Taylor Swift concert.
Well, how long did the Taylor Swift concert take?
Like instant.
Oh, fair enough.
It's not a hype NFT drop on MetaPlats. It's a registration form only open to people who already have the airdrop.
Correct.
Yeah, we are good. But we will still take into consideration the community feedback and communicate the time in advance and make it as fair and transparent as possible. Yeah.
Absolutely. And this answers this question as well. When will the NFT claim be? We will let you guys know beforehand in advance so that you guys know exactly when the claim time will be.
I mean, yeah. Maybe we'll announce it tomorrow or the day after for fun. I was about to literally say it, but I think we should announce it tomorrow. for me.
Okay.
I almost
fair
said
enough.
it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
You almost said it. You said it. You said it already.
I didn't say it.
Oh, you didn't say it?
I didn't say it.
It's alpha. It's
I
alpha.
said Thursday morning US, but we'll make a clear announcement exactly when.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds
in the
good.
next, I don't know, 48 hours or so. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Doing a last sweep for any final questions? None so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the second or third call of Metober.
Second? Is it only been the second?
I think it's the third. It's the third call of Metober.
It's the second call from here.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
My third call for Soju, so second call for me.
Oh, yeah, it's the third call from me.
I have to apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The previous call I was supposed to attend as well. We were supposed to try out this three-man setup. My body rocked me, and I took a nap actually in the office downstairs. I woke up, I went into the room. Soju said I sounded like shit,
Don't come.
and then he said, "Don't come for the call."
Yeah,
so
go home.
I had
We
to
got
take
it.
a
We
rest.
got it. We got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a marathon. You're
Exactly.
gonna be here for many years. So I try
In fact,
to
we're
keep
gonna
my
be
team well.
exactly
6 years at least.
6 years.
6 years. It will be a long ride. Hopefully, you guys will be there with us as well. And apart from that, I think we've covered most of the ground, especially regarding the major announcements for today. And before we end off today's session, I have a important question. When is Soju going to be joining us at the gym?
I
It's a very important question.
I may or may not have the most expensive gym membership in Singapore. And I may have not gone there in 4 months
This guy.
4 months.
or 3 months. Yeah.
Still a chance. Still.
Is it by any chance a gym that has like a sauna and an
Yes,
ice
my
bath?
gym has a sauna,
Some
has an ice bath.
incredible facilities.
Yeah.
And he
the
doesn't go to the
treadmill
gym.
has a Netflix built in. And I have not gone in 4 months. I'm working too hard.
Incredible. Like Chief says, health is wealth. This is what we're gonna focus on. Even the team as well. Even though we've got a lot of things to cover over the next 10 days, we also need to make sure that all of us are well rested and also prepared for TGE.
Yeah, and there's also an office gym that I do not use. Yeah, but it's okay. Bullish. I'll go to the gym when I'm dead.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will
Thank you,
probably
thank
see
you.
you
Peace
in
out.
a couple of days from now.
See you in
couple
2
of from
days.
now. So see you guys very soon, and goodbye.
Good night.
Take care, guys.